Hey everybody, Ron from CampFire Grub, and I'm still out here in beautiful Colorado. I'm actually inside of a old fire tower. They just cut the top of it off, moved it over here to this running deer nature area. And on this video, I'm going to go over a new item that I got. It is a Coleman backpacking stove, and I'm really not going to do anything too crazy with it other than make some tea, but I'll go ahead and show it to you and let you know what I think on it because it was definitely a lot cheaper than the MSR. Here's a quick view of it. It is the Coleman Peak. It's a backpacking stove. It runs on the propane butane mix. A lot of times they usually have the little bit of smaller cans, but Walmart actually had the bigger cans, so that's what I'm going to go with. And I have my little kettle right on here. So far the stove is really light. It seems pretty sturdy, but I mean, I paid $18 for it. I bought it up in Colorado, so I don't know if they're cheaper in other states, but hey, for 18 bucks, it works perfect for my needs, because now instead of doing lots of, a lot of vehicle-based stuff for the most part, I'm a truck driver now, so small hikes that I can do away from my semi or just on the back of my trailer. So size-wise, it actually works out pretty perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the tea inside the kettle. One of the really good features that I do like about this stove is how precisely you can adjust the temperature. I mean, it's not very intermediate. I mean, you can actually put some pretty low heat, or you can run some high heat to boil water pretty quick. Compared to a lot of other stoves, it's just very, I don't know, it's finicky. It either seems like they're either on or they're off. And on as in like full-on fire blast. But while that's cooking, I'll give you another bit of a look around at where I am. So this fire tower here is a pretty neat place, and you can actually walk down the steps, and there's a little area over here that has, I saw some geese in there earlier. Allegedly there's beavers and minks. Haven't seen any, probably because it's cold. But the skies, I'm sure you can hear them. The skies are just full of the constant sound of geese. They're just everywhere today, which is pretty neat. I saw some deer out here last night. I actually parked my truck at the truck stop right over there. If you look super close, you can kind of see my truck, but not really. But here's the outside look at this little fire tower. I think that it's a really cool structure. When I first walked up to it, I was like, it kind of has an interesting look to it. I didn't know if it was because it was Colorado and, well, they do things different here than Florida. But then when I started reading the signs, I was like, oh, that makes sense. So it looks like the tea is about done. So I'm going to pull it off here in a few moments, and then I will give you a better look at the stove and how it folds up and all of that once the tea is done. Well, here's a better look of the stove. I'm going to go ahead and shut it off, but it has a really super good even temperature adjustment, and it's too hot to do right now, but these actually fold up flat, and it has a little hanging hook on there. It seems like it's pretty sturdy construction. This is only the second time I've ever used it, but so far so good. I mean, for a Walmart buy for like 18 bucks, seems like it's pretty good. Just wish it came with a little case, but I'm sure I'll find a little something to put it in. Thank you everybody for watching, and stay tuned for more videos as I travel the country and try cooking up different things or using little items that I find along the way. And if I see any little wildlife or anything I can shoot a video of, I'll try to, but no guarantees because I haven't seen really too much yet today. So here's some of the wildlife that I was talking about. We have a bunch of geese flying directly overhead. So there they are. I mean, the place is just full of geese, but that's the first group that really just flew right over top of this beautiful area right here. And I mean, you can actually, it's probably really hard to see in the video, but straight ahead of me, you can kind of see in between the clouds, the Rocky Mountains. So there they are. Well, sure enough, I did come up on some wildlife. I'm probably going to scare it away though. But I found a whole flock of geese. So let's see how close they'll let me get up to them. So there they are. Here's a whole flock of geese. So I did come up on some actual wildlife out here. So it has definitely been a win.